Faith is contagious. When you speak with conviction, men believe you, even before results are visible. When you walk with confidence, doors open, allies gather, opportunities appear. Faith in yourself radiates outward until it persuades others to have faith in you. This is why faith must be cultivated as a habit. 90 days of constant affirmation, spoken with feeling, will ingrain it so deeply that doubt will no longer find lodging in your mind. Do not say to yourself, I will try. The language of faith is, I will. Do not whisper, perhaps. The language of faith is, it shall be done. Do not wait to see the path clear before you begin. Begin, and the path will clear. Faith precedes evidence, for it is faith itself that creates the evidence. If you wait until you see results before you believe, you will never believe at all. Thomas Edison faced thousands of failures in his search for light. Each experiment seemed to testify against him, but faith prevented him from interpreting failure as defeat. He believed so strongly that light could be harnessed that each failure became proof that he was closer to success. Without faith, he would have wasted years and abandoned the quest. With faith, he collapsed centuries of darkness into a single invention. I say to you, the next 90 days must be lived under the rule of faith. You must speak it, write it, live it, breathe it. Each morning, stand before your mirror and declare aloud, I believe in myself. I believe in my definite aim. I believe that infinite intelligence flows through me, guiding and empowering my every act. Do not whisper it timidly. Speak it with feeling, as though you were commanding an army. For indeed, you are commanding the greatest army, your own thoughts. Each evening, repeat the ritual. Before retiring, speak your faith aloud, visualize your aim achieved, and fall asleep in the conviction that it is already yours. The subconscious, thus instructed, will work through the night, aligning circumstances and opportunities for your benefit. 90 days of this practice will ingrain faith so deeply that no setback, no criticism, no ridicule can shake it. Remember always that faith is not merely for grand moments. It must be lived daily. Have faith in your decision, faith in your persistence, faith in your worth. Each small act carried out with faith becomes compounded, multiplying results. Each day of doubt delays you by months. Each day of faith advances you by years. This is how faith shortens time and saves decades of your life. Repeat with me. I believe with absolute certainty. I believe in my aim, my power, my destiny. My faith makes these 90 days sufficient to purchase a new life. Speak this until you feel it in your very bones. For when you believe, the world must obey. The penalty of neglecting this law is severe. The man who doubts lives a lifetime of half efforts. He begins and abandons, dreams and hesitates, plans, and never acts. He excuses his failures as fate, but fate is not to blame. His doubt condemned him. His lack of faith lengthened his journey by decades. He arrives at old age with empty hands, whispering, if only. But the man of faith lives differently. He acts as though success is certain, and success comes. He speaks as though power already flows through him, and power flows. He commands his subconscious daily, and his subconscious creates. He believes when others doubt, and he advances while others stagnate. His 90 days produce what others waste 30 years seeking. Faith redeems time, magnifies power, and engraves destiny. Therefore, I command you, plant faith today, guard it as treasure, feed it with affirmations, strengthen it with action, protect it from the poison of ridicule and fear, make it your constant companion. For with faith, you need not wonder if success will come. With faith, success is inevitable. Law 3, initiative and leadership. The man who waits to be told what to do will always remain a servant. Initiative is the power that separates the leader from the follower. Leadership is not granted by title or birth. It is seized by the man who dares to act without waiting, who creates movement where others stand still. 90 days of initiative practiced daily can carry you farther than 10 years of waiting for permission. Most men live as though they are children, waiting for a master to give orders. They perform tasks because they are told, not because they have chosen. They stand idle when the path is unclear, hoping another will show the way. Such men drift, and because they drift, they remain chained to mediocrity. Opportunity appears, but because they hesitate, another man, bolder, takes it. Initiative is the dividing line between the man who commands his destiny and the man who serves another's. Charles M. Schwab was a master of initiative. When working under Carnegie, he did not wait for instructions. He saw improvements that could be made in the steel mills and took it upon himself to reorganize. His energy and initiative so impressed Carnegie that he rose from a common worker to president of United States Steel. Schwab's advancement was not granted. It was seized through initiative. Had he waited, he would have died unknown. Abraham Lincoln, in the darkest days of the Union, did not wait for perfect guidance. When others hesitated, fearing criticism, Lincoln took command. He issued the Emancipation Proclamation, though he knew it would divide. He made decisions when the world was against him. His leadership was not born from consensus, but from initiative. He led because he acted. Others followed because his initiative inspired confidence. Initiative requires courage. It demands that you act before you are certain. It demands that you step forward into criticism, ridicule, and possible failure. But only by acting do you prove yourself worthy of leadership. Cowards hesitate and lose decades. The man of initiative shortens decades into seasons. He creates opportunity by acting upon ideas that others dismiss. For the next 90 days, you must practice daily initiative. Each day, perform one act that no one commanded you to do. Seek out a way to improve your work, strengthen your body, increase your knowledge, or advance your aim. Do it without waiting for approval. 90 such acts will ingrain initiative into your very nature. At the end, you will no longer wait to be told. You will command yourself. Say aloud, I act before commanded. I lead before invited. My initiative opens doors. My leadership compels respect. Repeat this each morning until your subconscious accepts it. When you act with initiative, men will begin to look to you for guidance. Leadership is not claimed in words, but demonstrated in deeds. Understand this truth. The world crowns no man for waiting. Titles follow action, not hesitation. The general becomes such because he acted when others retreated. The businessman becomes such because he dared to move where others stalled. The inventor becomes such because he persisted when others abandoned. Initiative is the mother of leadership. The danger of waiting for orders is severe. It builds the habit of servitude. Each day you delay, you weaken your will. Each year you remain timid, you forfeit opportunities. At the end of life, the man who always waited finds himself forgotten, his name unspoken, his talents wasted. But the man of initiative is remembered, respected, and often envied, for he seized what others feared to touch. Thomas Edison did not invent the phonograph or light bulb by waiting for instructions. He took initiative, experimenting relentlessly, even when failures mounted. His leadership of entire teams of assistants was born from his initiative to try again, to direct new efforts, to push forward despite uncertainty. His initiative created a movement of invention that changed the world. Henry Ford, too, did not wait for wealthy men to approve his dream of a car for the common man. He built models with his own hands, failed, and began again. His initiative brought him ridicule, yet he pressed forward. His leadership drew men to him, and soon those same critics were his customers. 90 days of Ford's initiative were worth more than decades of another man's silence. Leadership, therefore, is not a mystery. It is the natural reward of initiative. Men follow the one who acts, not the one who speaks of acting. Men respect the one who dares, not the one who dreams without moving. Initiative is the spark. Leadership is the flame. 90 days of daily initiative will ignite leadership that cannot be ignored. So I instruct you now, For 90 days, act each day without waiting. Do not ask, should I? Ask, why not? Do not postpone until tomorrow. Move today. Speak today. Decide today. Lead today. Each day compounds until you awaken on the 91st day with a new identity, a leader, a creator, a commander of your destiny. Repeat with me. I act without fear. I lead with courage. I create opportunity through initiative. I am no longer a servant of hesitation. I am a master of action. These words, spoken with conviction, will carve themselves into your soul. With initiative as your companion, no power on earth can hold you back.